Hello everybody, welcome today to the first episode of Free to Play Friday. I'm going to be reviewing free to play games every Friday and telling you if they're worth your time and if they're free to play or pay to win, along with a few other important variables. Today, we're going to be starting out with a pretty easy game to review that I've been playing for a very long time now called Team Fortress 2. Now, if you've never heard this game, I assume that your regular household is some type of rock in which you live under, because even though its popularity has gone down drastically in the past 400 days since the last update, it is one of the top 5 games being played on Steam currently. The game revolves around a set of 9 classes that can be played on either a red or blue team, fighting against each other for certain objectives such as pushing a payload, capturing the flag, and with a few other game mode variations thrown in. It currently has a casual, competitive, and community server options, but there really is no bonus to playing casual or competitive, as all you get from each is a rank. Now, as long as you have Steam on a computer that can run Windows, you can probably run this game. It's entirely free to play, and the only thing that you're required to pay for are cosmetics in the game, just making this game an entirely free to play game. There are weapon variations for each class, but you can get them as drops from playing through the game, or go onto a server and ask people who have played the game for a while if they have any extras. There's a lot out there, so you could probably find some very quickly. As for paying actual money, you don't get anything that's too outrageously good as a bonus. This game's community is highly centered around the cosmetics that are in the game. I myself used to trade with them way back when, but sadly, the fact is that the game's popularity has fallen in the past few years, and I've lost interest, as many others, and have stopped trading, and sold all of their items entirely. This is not bad by any means, as the game does not have a small player base. As I mentioned earlier, they have a very large player base as shown by Steam. As far as the actual build quality of the game goes, it's very simplistic in its cel shading-esque graphics style. The lighting and animations are all very good, with a few exceptions of bugs here and there, such as missing animations and lighting making entire textures black. Nothing too crazy though, especially for an entirely free-to-play game. Overall, I know that this review was short, but there's not much else to say about Team Fortress. It's a very basic free-to-play game in the sense that you can get every weapon in the game by just playing for an extended amount of time with no crazy loopholes or loot boxes to get through. And there's no overpowered things that you can get via paying either. It's very entertaining, but it can tend to get a little bit stale after a few hours of constant gameplay, seeing as there's not very many modes to choose from, and after you exhaust all your options, you're probably going to end up playing on the main 2 maps. Overall, I personally give this game an 8 out of 10 for the mere fact that it's going down in popularity. I am recording this on the first day of the Jungle Inferno update, which really only released a few taunts, so if there is anything added in the future, I may add on to this video. I will leave a link to the webpage in the description for the Steam version of the game, seeing as that is obviously the most popular. That's going to be all from me, and I hope you have a wonderful time playing Team Fortress 2, and let's see you all next Friday.